But now he's coming off that shoulder surgery, the injury. He's rehabbing. He's apparently healthy, ready to go here for training camp. He's been given all the tools he needs to get ready for this Panther offense. He's been given the iPad. He's been in touch with the coaches. He met with Matt Rule. So he's done everything he needs to do. And he has one thing going for him, which is there are a lot of people who think Baker Mayfield's days as a starting quarterback are over. And that's fuel to a guy like Mayfield.
Wow. Jeff, what is being said around the league about the team's potential, not specifically Baker, but the team's potential with Baker at quarterback? Could they make some noise in the NFC?
You know, I think largely when I talk to people, it's based on Christian McCaffrey's health, right? Here's a guy who's had 5 injuries in the last 2 years. So if he can stay healthy, and he is healthy right now going into the season, if he can stay healthy, something that this team will try to avoid injury by limiting his reps during training camp. If he can stay healthy, it is a game changer. I mean, he arguably is top 5 most talented players in the NFL when healthy. So if that's the case, I think Baker and Sam will be in a position to succeed.
So Dianna, let's talk about the Carolina Panthers' Week 1 opponent, the Cleveland Browns. They don't have Baker Mayfield as a backup or as insurance in case they're not available to put Deshaun Watson on the field. So what is the plan at quarterback if the Browns don't have Watson at their disposal?
Well, they certainly have filled up that quarterback roster at this point, and we can kiss the Jimmy Garoppolo idea goodbye. Any conversations I've had with people in San Francisco say that that's not happening. Why would they do that? None of that would make sense. But I know that there was a little chatter about could maybe Jimmy G fit in Cleveland as the backup plan. From what I can gather, this is going to be Jacoby Brissett's opportunity here to give it a go and give this a try. And look, the Cleveland Browns as an organization, they know at least that they have to have a backup plan here. There has to be some preparation. Knowing that this suspension is going to be coming down, and by the way, we should know within the next few weeks. That's the timeline that we've been hearing from talking to sources around the league. So for Cleveland, they're hoping, of course, that the suspension is limited, but they're planning as if Brissett's going to be the guy.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.